Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel again. Today I want to talk about if you are a therapist and if you decide to lead a group. Let's say that you want to develop a leadership skill as far as how you can work on to become a leader. So there are other issue in regarding to the support that you can give to the group, but first of all I want to discuss the how to be a good leader as a group if you're leading a group as a therapist. So I think important thing is definitely is a trust, right? If you want to develop the trust with your client, you need to definitely have confidence when you talk to a client, and then of course active listening is part of things, and also sense of humor is important because whatever the client and went through that, you want to make sure that this is part of the things that you can provide for your client. You need to have a positive attitude, a funny manner, and also sometimes you need to be serious, and consistency with your client are very important. And definitely going too deeper, you need to have a lot of compassion toward your client when you're leading the group. You need to be providing some suggestion, but a lot of time you need to listen to your client, be an active listener. And of course, knowledgeable is one of the important thing. You need to know your thing as a therapist, and you can provide that sort of support to your client. And the communication skill, respectful attitude is important. So once you have those qualities to be a leader, when you leading a group, what do you need to do, right? You have to understand your client. You need to make sure that your client can work well with each other. You should provide some sort of intervention to the different client, but within the group setting, that's a little different, but still you will figure out a way. Client have different issue, they all have different diagnosis, so trying to find a common ground with the client is important. Trying to make client trust each other, that's your job. To as a successful leader, you need to be able to make sure your client have coherence, consent with each other during the group time, and that's very important. And manage the group, make sure there's not a lot of conflict, but you also need to learn how to resolve the conflict during the group time, and then in order to become a successful leader. And also, like I say, have knowledge to know how to lead a group is important, and the personality to being a therapist with your skill. I trust you to become a very good leader at your group, and I do hope that once you develop all those skills, you can be managed to help your client during the group session. Thank you so much for tuning to my channel today. If you have any question and concern, feel free to leave any comment, and I will see you again at the next video.